Oh, you're right guys, how's it going? No apologies whatsoever for releasing 2 videos in quick succession, but this arrived yesterday. The kitchen garden from Vegepod. I have so been looking forward to getting this. This is going to take my indoor gardening up a peg, up a notch, you know what I mean? And you know how much I like my Vegepod out the front. Same sort of theory, this one. Water tank, wicking system. I'll tell you what, I'll unbox it with you, review it, set it up, stick it indoors, and well, show you where it's going and talk you through it. I'll tell you, can you tell I'm excited? As usual, it's awkward for me to do back to front, but I'll do my best. Right, the concept, I'll get it all apart first and we'll talk about it. So, nice big piece of polystyrene on top. Right, put that down there. It's a bit awkward for you to see, I know. Recyclable plastic cover. And I think we just lift out the box would be easiest. Yeah. There we are then. Yeah. Cool. Couple of locking tabs on the light unit, so lift those evenly, lock them off. Like that. I'm here somewhere, don't worry. Take the bag off. Right, let's have a look what we got then. I'm going to lower this down again so you can see me. There we are. Right, let's put it one side a second. So we got instructions. Little bag. Ooh. Quality control document. Some, what do you call them, fungus gnat stickies. That's a good idea. And set up and growing tips. So I think we're going to have a look at the unit. Either side of the light unit, there is a locking handle to raise and lower the light unit. And all you do is with your thumbs and just twist them both the same direction and lift the height you want it. And it goes up. Ooh, quite a long way, look. Just leave it there for a second. Just lock them off with your fingers. We've got the water filling unit here with a bit of sticky tape on it. There we are. Well, that's where we fill the water and it's got the float in it. Brilliant. And in the base we've got the classic Vegepod wicking system. That is so good. What else we got in there? Ah, there's no, hang on, let's lower this down again. The goodies just keep coming. One more thing to note, in the base, there is a drain plug. Oh, I can see it, there it is. Overflow plug or drain plug. If you make a mistake, put too much in there, you can take the plug out, put it over the sink and drain it out. And it only drains to a level because there is like a weir inside, about 30 millimeters high. So there we are. Oh. And up in the roof, we cut the tie wraps. There we go, just take the tie wraps off loose to free it all up. Plug it in, I suppose. There's 2 ways of using this. You can manually turn it on and off. 3 ways. You can manually turn it on and off, have it plugged into a timer, or you can use the app. I'm trying to work out where my electric is. No, I'll do it. I'll put the float that side. Sorry, I'm just trying to work out because the light, the electric's there and my switch is there. Yeah, Just hop it round. There we are. And on with the filling lid. Brilliant. Let's plug the light in and see how bright it is. Ooh, right, I'm going to try and tip you over so you can see it. Can you see that? Yeah. Cool. I think you'll agree it's quite a good looking unit. Right, what I've done, I had a quick print off of the internet because I was wondering what to fill it with. And it says use a premium potting compost. Now with the Vegepod itself, you put perlite in the bottom, but there's no need to with this one. I've got my perlite ready, but I don't need it. So here's the blurb on the website. A couple of nice little videos there for setting up as well. After 13 years, Vegepod is coming indoors. Vegepod Kitchen Garden means you can grow your food whatever you want, whatever your climate, whatever your space. Vegepod Kitchen Garden is bringing indoor edible growing back to soil, how Mother Nature intended it. Vegepod's signature self-watering reservoirs are adapted in kitchen garden, combined with full-spectrum UV lights above to promote amazing growth rates. With adjustable light height, a plug and a manual switch or a timer-controlled app, using professional grow lights has never been easier. Take your cooking to the next level and have delicious fresh growing greens all year round in your home. The whole kitchen garden is included. The only thing you need is soil, plants and water. Requires one 10-litre bag of premium potting mix, and it does stress quite a lot on the little videos about using premium. So I wouldn't bother with your cheap, green waste compost from Tesco or whatever. Dimensions 60 centimetres long, 22 centimetres wide and 33 to 61 centimetres high. Product weight 3 kilograms. Yeah, about right. And that's it. So I think, oh, one more thing, then we'll have a quick look at the growing tips before we fill it up. What's included, exactly what I said: planter, brackets, drain tray, filler tube with the insert, water gauge and a lid, the hood with locking levers, a small bag of yellow sticky traps and a user guide. Yep. Positioning, can go anywhere in your home, don't need any light, on the table, in the lounge, in the kitchen windowsill, basement, garage, it's up to you. That's blowing away. Fill in. Raise the hood to the maximum or remove it altogether for easy filling or planting. Easy to remove the hood by undoing the screws at the top. That's these two here. A bit of polystyrene, 2 screws. We're not going to do that though, I could be careful enough. Choose a high quality potting soil again, see. Available from reputable garden centres online. 10 to 12 litres. High quality soils tend to drain better and have a better supply of nutrients, which ensures healthy growing and happy growing. Fill to the top rim of the planter and the soil will compact after watering. The soil is placed directly on the tray, filling the wells. These wells become the wicks, which help the water flow upwards. Brilliant. One of the many benefits of growing in the soil is the unlimited variety of plants you can grow. Well, we all know that. Seedlings or seeds. And it gives you a range of ideal things to grow: lettuce, bok choy, spinach, chard, kale, arugula, rocket. And herbs: parsley, thyme, cilantro, oregano, dill, chives, basil, tarragon, rosemary, and strawberries, cherry tomatoes, peppers. I'm going to do a mini pepper. And the light is fitted above using latest technology. Basically, keep the light 2 inches above the plants. Watering, a built-in sub-irrigation system means that the watering of the plants is achieved via the reservoir. 3 litre capacity, filler tube, we've seen that. Simply remove the cap and pour the water in. That's it. Yeah, the rest of it. How to look after pests from nature, grubs and aphids, and fungus gnats. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm happy with that. So I'm quite confident I'm going to fill it and get on with it. Tells you how to raise and lower the hood, how to fill it with soil. It's recommended to do it outside so you don't make a mess. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've been waiting for this to come out. I've seen it advertised back in, it's got to be early January now, and I've been waiting and waiting to get my hands on one, and here it is. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits, I really am. So, I think the best thing to do now is to fill it. Now what I've done, I was using, you know I've been trying to use this Rocket Grow compost, and I started to get some ready, about 10 litres, and I thought, well, and this is the multi-purpose good compost. I thought I don't really want things like that in there. So I've used a couple of litres of it. I stopped and I've put some Mother Earth in with it. And because it's going to be, needs to be a lighter mix, I am going to mix some perlite in here. Because it's not a premium potting mix anymore. It's well, loads of little twigs really. So I'm going to mix a bit of this in, guys, bear with me. What it does specify in one of the videos is be careful when you're filling, because you don't want to get any soil or compost on these guides or the holes. So keep it in the centre. I suppose it's common sense really, isn't it? But as you know, there's no such thing as common sense in gardening. Right, I reckon that'll do. Because as it says, it will firm down a little bit, it will compact a little bit as it gets wet. Oh, you can see me. Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to put a chili Roxy in that corner there. Now Roxy is a dwarf chili, and it's number 29 on my list. So I got a few. And they are quite compact plants, and that's a nice looking one there. So I'm going to put one in here. Ooh. So I'm going to put that there. There we are. And what I'm going to do as well is put this on the floor out the draft. Oh. Now that's going to be facing me, isn't it? So, sorry, I'm talking to myself. Right, I've got a label for that somewhere. And I'll have the label facing me so I can see what it is. Because the unit's going to face this way because the plugs go in that side, yeah. Right, also then, I've got some British basil. Trying to think where to put this. Look at that, see that, terrible. I won't be using this again. Oh, Rocket Grow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little drill down here, I think. I'll do it. And because the other thing with this as well is it's great if you want to start seeds off into seedlings indoors without the need of a propagator. So you've got the light, you can grow them on a little bit, and you don't need dedicated space. You can use your vegetable grower, you know, your indoor growing system. So that's them. Right, British basil. Sorry if you can't read the labels, but I need to see them. Right, I'll keep the herbs together. I got a bit of lemon balm I want to go in. I liked this last year. Great in herbal teas, this one. Lemon balm. And the last one, I'm going to put the other side. I want a bit of a gap. I'm going to put some lettuce, cut and come again. It's called Curio. I've never grown it before. Came with that seed tin of mine. And you cut and come again in the kitchen, ready to stick straight on your salads, you know. Right, drop of water. And I'll go and take it inside. I tell you what, I'll water it indoors. Well, here we are in the kitchen with the kitchen garden where I want it, in the windowsill. Just going to water the seeds in very gently. And the chilli. And we'll top the reservoir up. When the one of the videos says only do it halfway. So only halfway I will do it. I suppose the initial filling of water will like disappear quite quickly as the compost soaks up a bit. So I'll keep an eye on that for a day and top it up as needed. There we are. I reckon that'll do for now, you know. Here we are, see what I'm doing. We're on halfway, we're on the little droplet, bigger middle droplet, so that'll be all right. Well, there we are, guys. Happy growing times ahead, I hope. I'll tell you what, it's a good unit. I love it. Going to lower the light down a little bit. This for the chilli. Let's get that out of the way. There we are. That'll do for the chilli, I reckon. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm loving this. It's a lovely unit. Really is. Right, regular updates come in, and I hope you enjoyed this. Apologies for 2 videos in quick succession, but I had to show you this. It's brilliant, brilliant.